Hey guys, Jay here, welcome to EonsOfBattle. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some forest bases. Here are the paints I'll be using, and a list of materials can be found in the description below. The first thing I did was I wanted to add a little natural variety in the ground of my bases, so I squirted on a little original Gorilla Glue, which foams up once it's dry. Then I broke out my bag of sticks and broke off some short lengths and superglued these down to the bases. I used baking soda to help the superglue build up enough surface to stick the wood down. Some of these I made fallen logs, and some, like this fork, I used to make dead trees. Then it was time for some flock. I gave each base a coat of wood glue and then sprinkled on some small pebbles and finished off with a dousing of fine-grained sand. Then it was time to prime the bases. I'm using some airbrush primer, but a rattle can would do the job just as well. Then I base coated each model with some Vallejo chocolate brown, which is one of my all-time favorite colors. Once that was dry, I gave each base a dry brushing with some Vallejo Earth. This will make the trees look more natural and give the ground some variety. Then I thought my woods were looking a little too dead, so I decided to make a mushroom out of a toothpick and some Crayola Model Magic soft squishy modeling material. I drilled a hole, inserted the toothpick, and then squished a drop of putty onto the top to be my mushroom cap. I painted the mushroom stem with some P3 Ironhull Grey, and then the cap with some Games Workshop Khorne Red, and then I finished it off by putting some dots of Army Painter white paint. Then it was time for some static grass. I globbed on some white glue and then using some tweezers, pressed the static grass into the glue. I made sure not to cover the entire bases, just enough to get a nice woodland finish. You could be done here, but I decided to give my bases a scattering of fallen leaves, so I took some leaves I made with my Green Stuff World leaf punch and a coffee filter I tinted brown. You could also buy scale leaf products, or if you live in a climate with birch trees, you can use the seedlings. I took each leaf and dipped it in some clear Elmer's glue and then pressed it down onto the base. After that, the only thing left was to paint the rim of the base black. And there you have 3 finished forest bases. We make tutorials like these every single week, and if you find them helpful, you might consider supporting us over on Patreon. Over there, you'll gain access to some behind the scenes and other exclusive content. If you're looking for the exact opposite of a forest base, then our scenic highway base is for you. Find this video and lots more like it on our basing playlist, where you'll find tons of easy and unique bases. But that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.